Hey guys. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. So come on in. I'm actually going to get a link to this live, even though it's here on my personal timeline, and share it over to my team page because I want them to tune in as well. So come on in, you guys. When you do get here, definitely say hello when you get here. And come on in. So come on in, come on in. So let me share this to the group. Elite Rockstar Team. I'm training. So come on in, guys. Let me send a text out. Hello. So if you are a paparazzi consultant, share this out because paparazzi consultants are going to probably want to see this. So go ahead and feel free to share it to your team and all the things. I'm going to be going over, I keep getting a lot of the same questions, so I'm going to be going over the top 10 things that I wish I knew when I joined Paparazzi as a consultant that I know now. And I think a lot of these items will probably help you out if you're at the beginning of your journey. So let me send this to my team. Feel free to share, tag, and invite, you guys. Feel it free. All right, so team text has gone out. So hello, everybody. Hopefully you're having an amazing Friday. I had to wait a few minutes because my husband was on his way home, and our dogs lose their brains when he gets home. So I didn't want the bark fest to happen the minute I went live, right? So I definitely share this out to anyone that is with Paparazzi that may want to get a quick training from Danielle Baker on a Friday. And I'll introduce myself. Most of you are on my personal timeline, so you know, hope you know who I am because you're here on my personal timeline. But come on in. So I've been getting a lot, I don't know if there's a boot camp going on, but I'm getting a lot of the same questions. And usually, like with me, God like sends me signs. Like if you're hearing the same thing over and over and over, train on it, right? Do a training, and I'll upload this to YouTube as well. So if you haven't found my YouTube channel, go find it. Lots of training there too for paparazzi consultants or people looking at paparazzi, okay? Hello, team. I see all my team jumping in now. All right, so there are quite a few things 2 years and 3/4, almost 3 years into the business that I know now that I wish I had known when I first started, right? I think that is someone on my live last night kind of shared a frustration, and for me it was a great teaching moment. But it made me realize that, you know, if I could go live with paparazzi consultants to where they kind of understood my journey and what it took for me to get where I am, right? What I experienced to get here and what I've learned along the way, that's going to help you in your journey as well, okay? So the very first thing that I wish when I joined that I know now, right, is it takes a long time to build a following, okay? So when I joined under sponsors that had 300 to 500 viewers on a live. So when I joined, I thought that was very normal. So I went live with my measly little 35 pieces from my $99 kit. And I remember feeling so defeated right off the bat because I saw my uplines had a lot more people than I did. I was watching people that I was researching on Facebook that, you know, were further on in the business. And then I see my sponsors that have all of these people watching. And I remember thinking to myself, like, what am I doing wrong? You know, like I wish I had all those people watching me, you know, and I think I maybe had 10, you know, with the exception of the one time that they shared me. Okay. So I want you to realize that it does take time to build a following on Facebook. It is not an Instapot, you guys. You don't just push a live button and your jewelry is just like growing legs and flying out of your house, right? That's not reality. In any time that you're building a business, it takes time for your business to grow, right? Like I just literally looked at my sales from last year this time in, year to date, and it was 63,000. This year it's 124,000. It takes time to grow your sales. It takes time to grow your following and your viewership, okay? So as a new consultant, I wish someone had told me, you know what, you're not going to have hundreds of viewers. You're not going to be selling hundreds and thousands of pieces a month your first day or your first week. You need to start working on your business, right? Marketing your business, getting the word out that you are in business, right? Because you're a new business. So that is my first thing. The second thing is I wish someone had really told me at the time to learn the Facebook algorithm. So Facebook's algorithm is really, really funny, where they look kind of like, if you're on a business page or a personal timeline, if someone is really commenting a lot, right? Yeah, type in number 1, it takes time to build a following, right? Type it in, okay? So number 1, it takes time to build a following. Number 2, learn the algorithm. One person that I really tuned into was John Eric Mosler, and it's John Erik, and then Mosler, Mosler, and he runs Adventure Social. He is brilliant with the algorithm and how the Facebook algorithm works. So if someone sees, if Facebook algorithm sees a lot of interaction over here, so say you make a post about what should we make for dinner tonight? Should we make tacos, burritos, or fajitas? That is an engagement post, right? And you put a little picture and ask the question. Well, people will answer. The Facebook algorithm then sees the answering going on and goes, oh, wait, this is kind of important. Let's give this a little bit more attention, right? Because people are engaging over here. So in order to have that engagement, though, you need to build your following, okay? And that's further on. I'm going to go more in detail with that a little bit further on, okay? So learn the Facebook algorithm. Go and research it and learn how it works. And then do those things. Don't just go learn them and then not do them, right? So number 2, go ahead and type it in, you guys. Learn the Facebook algorithm. Very important. Algorithms are the meat and potatoes to the workings or the spokes, to your wheel of making it go round, okay? So you need to learn the algorithm. It's really, really important. So the third thing I wish I had learned as a new consultant, or someone told me that I now know is an A-lister with this company, is you need to have multiple ways or multiple funnels, multiple ways that you are selling your jewelry, okay? Meaning you cannot put all your eggs in a basket and only do Facebook Lives and do nothing else, right? So you want to make sure, spell his name again. It's John, John, and then Erik, and then Mosler, Mosler. If someone could type that in, that would be awesome. So where I'm going with this is you need to have multiple funnels. You can't put all your eggs in one basket and only sell on Facebook. Because guess what? There's been several occasions where Facebook went down and everyone's business was at a halt, right? Nothing was happening. So when I started on my personal timeline because I did not have a business page that was built up, right? I had my connections on my personal timeline. So I would go live on my personal timeline, post on my personal timeline, made albums on my personal timeline, all that. And then I eventually transitioned over to a business page once I got quite a few likes. Thank you guys. So John Eric Mosler with a K. So you want to have multiple ways that you're selling your jewelry, okay? Some examples of that, of course, we're in the middle of COVID, so home parties and vending events are few and far between right now because of social distancing. But some of the other things that you could do is definitely go live. It increases your percentage of it, business succeeding 80%. Okay, so you got to get out of fear, first of all, right? Go live on a consistent schedule and often. But you can do photo albums on your personal timeline, and friends that you know really like. If someone likes turquoise, you tag that friend in that piece and see if they like it. Tell them to comment mine are sold, and sell your jewelry that way. Right? You can do albums. You can do messenger parties. If you Google messenger parties or Facebook messenger parties, you can learn how to do that. Okay? You can do shop the walls. You can actually have someone call you via messenger, and you can actually go through your wall or through your jewelry and let them select what they want in a private show. Right? You can build online stores. You have a free Paparazzi website, which we get for free and we don't have to maintain, and that's the current in-stock inventory. But once you get inventory in your house, you can build a Shopify or a Square store or something like that to sell your in-stock inventory. Some of the things you cannot do is sell on Marketplace, post on Marketplace. You cannot sell on eBay. You cannot sell on Amazon. You cannot sell on the Mercury or whatever that site is. You will see people doing it. They're violating our policy and they could lose their business. So just because you see someone doing it is not, you don't do it too, right? So ask me that question at the end, Melissa, and I'll tell you what they are. Okay? So you want to make sure that you are reading policy. You know where you are allowed to sell. You are allowed to sell at vending events as long as you are the only paparazzi consultant signed up for that event. Poshmark is a no-no as well. So really do your homework, okay? So have multiple funnels. I want you to type in, have multiple funnels, multiple ways you're moving your jewelry. Don't put all your eggs in a basket with just a Facebook Live and expect your business to explode. I tell my team to have a minimum of 5 ways. 5 ways where you're selling your jewelry in 5 different ways. It could be a bling bag. It could be any of the things I just told you. Of course, when COVID's done, vending events. You could do home parties, open houses. There's so many things. Flea markets, I think I've already said that. So there's so many things you can do. Number 4, you want to have a daily method of operation, meaning you are in direct sales. You're in network marketing. Okay, I want you guys to type in network marketing. Save your questions for the end and I will answer all of them. Okay, so network marketing. I want you to type in network marketing. We are in a business where we have to network, which means we talk to people, right? We meet people. We tell them what we do. Right? We have a daily method of operation where we're doing these things every single day. You wake up, you do the same thing. You brush your teeth. You have a daily method of operation in your home life. Create one in your business. So you want to have an operation where you're doing networking, you're joining groups, you're making genuine friends, right? You're friending those people, but don't be Spamela Pamela and just start spamming them with your business. You are making a friendship, right? Which is a connection. If you are new friends with something in common with someone, if they see you post about paparazzi, they are going to see you, right? So you're networking, but you also need to market your business. If you went down to Main Street in your town, you opened a store and you put no signage up, you didn't send out any alerts that you were opening, you didn't have a grand opening and say, hey guys, I just joined, this is what I did. Here's my box. I'm opening my box. This is what I do. This is what it is. If you just opened a business and you did none of those things, what's going to happen? Nothing. People aren't just going to come and show up, right? You have to market your business so people know, oh, Danielle's selling jewelry. Oh, and here's where she's selling it. This is what it is. This is when she sells it, right? That is my store. A Facebook Live is just the same. You guys are running a business, right? So that's where the discipline as a business owner comes in, of being professional and actually doing the things that a business owner does, okay? If you are not a marketing extraordinaire, go and research it. There are so many YouTube videos and Googling, and there are so many things that will teach you marketing. There are so many things that will teach you networking. So that's number 4. Number 5 is something that I definitely want to cover with a lot of you, because a lot of you, when you're new, freak out when this happens. You will have trolls on your live. You will have people that really have nothing better to do than to harass you. They will come on your live. They will ask about stupid things. They will say crude comments. They will do anything that they want to say and do, right? They're most of the time on fake profiles. They show up literally just to ruffle your feathers to where you stop your live. That is their mission, is to ruin your life. When this happens, I challenge you to completely ignore what they're saying. When you're on a live, if you actually hold your hand or your finger on that one person's name that said something bad, you can actually block them, you guys. You can block that person right there. You go back and you delete their comment, okay? They will no longer be able to come on your live and harass you anymore. If you are on a business page and this happens, you need to go and ban them from your business page. If you don't know how to do that, I want you to go and research how to do that. But you can still do the same thing by holding your finger on that person. And what happens? You block them right then. Do not even pay any attention to them. Don't give them any time a day. Your customers may say, oh my gosh, like this is terrible. What are they saying? They're awful. Don't acknowledge it. Block them and then address with your customers. That is a troll. They are terrible. They, are just jerks. They have no life. Let's carry on, right? Let's keep going, okay? I'm a different breed. I'm a different bird. I actually open them up on my computer. If they want attention from me, they're going to get it. And I'll open their profile and tell people where they work and everything else. I don't challenge you to do that. Block them. Just block them, okay? So if you're blocking one, one of the biggest things is when people are sharing your lives, you need to ask them not to share into groups, because that's usually when that will happen, okay? So block your trolls and carry on. Don't let them ruin your live. Don't stop your live. Don't be shocked when it happens, because it will. Just know that it's not a personal attack, okay? It's not a personal thing. You're going to have some very, very angry, very rude people. You are online and social media. It's going to happen. So if you go into it expecting that it's going to happen, when it happens, it's not going to completely freak you out, okay? Majority of the time, they're fake profiles. So just keep that in mind, okay? Block the trolls. That is going to be number 5. Number 6, every new paparazzi consultant and seasoned paparazzi consultant will get text messages and emails from someone saying, hi, I'd like to buy items for my daughter's wedding. I would like all of these things, and I will send you a check to pay for it. Okay, it is a scam. Every consultant gets these emails or a text message that says this. Another variation that I've gotten recently from this is, hi, I'm hearing impaired or I'm disabled, and I would like to order all of these things. And my response always to both is, here's my Paparazzi Accessories website. You feel free to order there. Okay. Well, I usually get the response back, well, I'm hearing impaired. Your hearing has nothing to do with you typing on a Paparazzi Accessories website, right? So, if they were visually impaired, I would ask for the phone number and I can call them, okay? But you will get these scam emails. Do not fall for them. I'm telling you, they happen to every consultant that joins. How they get the information, I have no clue. But just expect that they will happen. Don't get super excited like I did when I first joined. It was like, oh my gosh, they want to buy all this jewelry. It's a scam. Don't send money. Don't do any of that. Don't let them send you a check or any of that, okay? So that is number 6, okay? Scam, text, or emails. Go ahead and type that in, you guys. Number 7, consistency is key. You will hear from every successful person in paparazzi that they are consistent. You need to set a consistent time schedule for your business. You get up and you show up to your job, right? You're just above broke, your job. You go to your job and you are there by a certain time and you do your job while you're there. There's nothing different when you come home and you're running a business. You have to have a consistent schedule. You need to have consistent hours, right? Your customers need to know when you're showing up. If you just showed up 2 days a week and you were supposed to be there 5 days a week at a job, you're going to get fired, right? So if you're showing up sometimes for your business and not other times, or today you don't feel like going live, so I'm just not going to do it today, your customers are going to go to someone else that is consistent, right? Consistency along with my team leadership and my sales have been a huge part of my success as a paparazzi consultant. Swear on my life. So you need to set up that time for your business. Don't let I always say schedule your business life around your business and not your business around your life. What I mean by that is if you schedule your business around your life, you will never have time to work it, ever. You have to schedule your life around your business. You put on your calendar what your live days are, and if someone wants you to go somewhere or schedule something, sorry, I can't make it. I work that day, right? I work that day. That is my day to work. So I'm sorry I can't go with you, okay? So those of you jumping on, make sure that you go back to the beginning, okay? Because some important things. The other twofold of number 7 that I want to cover, okay? Consistency is key. The other one is if you have someone interested in joining your team and they're telling you, well, I want to get prepared and I want to go buy the printer and the ring light and the pegboards and all of that, they need to understand as far as taxes and write-offs are concerned, until they join and establish that business, none of that stuff that they're buying is write-offable. So if they are going to join next month, but they're buying all their pegboards and ring lights and all those things right now, when it comes tax time and they go to write those things off, their business was not established yet. They bought all those things just for personal use because they did not have a business yet. They need to join and have their business set up prior to buying all of those things, right? Because then it could be the minute that they join, when they go buy all those things, then they are now write-offable, okay? Because they now have an established business on a date. They can prove to the IRS or whoever, I established my business on this date, and my receipt says that day or beyond, right? If an audit happened, that's what's going to happen, okay? So think about that and make sure as you're talking to people that they're aware of that too. All right, so number 8, check your Facebook settings. I don't know how many people say, well, my profile's public. There is a setting under public post. If you actually go into your Facebook, and I'm going to do it while I'm live just to show you exactly what I'm talking about. If you go into your Facebook and you go down to settings and privacy and go into settings, you guys need to go into privacy settings and as well as public posts. Okay? Public post. My friends list is hidden, always has been. But there is a setting under public posts, very important. Choose who is allowed to comment on your post. If you do not make that public when you are live, people are sharing your live. If that is not changed to public along with what people will see of you, which is public, that setting right there will stop people. If it is to friends only or only me, people will not be able to comment on your live even though you are public. So when you hit that go live button, even though it says public up on the top, if that setting is not changed, they will not be able to comment on your Facebook. They cannot comment on your live. So your friends are sharing, and guess what? They can't see it. Second twofold to this is if you are not public when you go live, guess what happens? Have you ever seen that description is not available or something? Someone shared something, it's just some writing that says description is not available. Well, what happens with that is they have been live to friends or posted to friends only, not public. And so the person that they shared it with is not going to be able to see them. They're not friends with them. So it's important, if you're doing your business, you can't do your business in private if you want to succeed. You have to be in a public setting. You guys, you have to be public with your profile. So go into your settings, go one by one, and make sure that your settings are set to public. If you have something private, private family matter that you want to post your private family matter to friends, but the next post you need to change it back to public. Okay? So huge, huge, huge thing. Several of my elite friends, they've shared, a lot of us will share our team members. And I've seen several, hey friends, I've seen several of their team members where I clicked into their live and I literally couldn't comment. And I immediately sent out a response to their leader and said, hey, they need to change this setting. Very, very important. Okay? So that is going to be number 8. All right? Number 9, learn the compensation plan. When I was a brand new baby consultant, I remember opening my binder and I knew nothing about the compensation plan. So I did not know if someone joined my team, what that meant. I didn't even know that I'd made director when I made director. I didn't even know what that meant either. I challenge you to go on YouTube and search compensation plan paparazzi and you'll find videos. I have one, Taylor Kirby has one. There's a lot of us that have them out there. Go on and make sure that you learn the compensation plan if you're planning on growing a team so that you know how commissions work, okay? So go learn the compensation plan with Paparazzi. Also, twofold to that, if you make any financial claims with Paparazzi, you need to put that income disclosure statement, okay? So when you're making any financial claims about the money you've made, just be safe and put that there, okay? All right, so that was number 9, learn the compensation plan. And last but not least, 10, you cannot do or sell other businesses where you post or sell paparazzi. Very important. You also cannot share them where you are selling paparazzi, if it's jewelry or accessories or something like that that's in conflict. So say you do paparazzi and another sales company. You cannot post about paparazzi and then the next post about your other company. It went as far as even when I was a wedding minister, I could not post about my weddings on the same personal profile that I was doing my lives in paparazzi on. Okay? You cannot do that. You have to sell paparazzi and post about paparazzi on its own dedicated page. So, if you are on your personal timeline doing that, you cannot post about other businesses, whether you make cups, shirts, another direct sales company, whatever company. You can't sell those other things and sell paparazzi on the same page. If you choose to do those other things, you need to have a separate page for each one, okay? But you cannot do paparazzi and any other business on the same page, okay? I just recently learned, there's several companies out there that, of course, sell jewelry, conflict of interest. But Avon is another one that I learned is a conflict of interest because they sell jewelry as well. So just keep in mind if people are approaching you about joining, they need to know all of those things. It is fine that they're doing multiple businesses until they become elite. Once you are an elite leader with paparazzi, you are not allowed to do another direct sales company, okay? But you want to make sure that you are doing dedicated pages, okay? So guys, that was 10 reasons. Go subscribe to my channel. You'll learn a lot there, but this is 10 things that I wish as a new consultant that I would have known that I know now as an elite consultant with Paparazzi. And those are 10 things that hopefully you guys got some value from this. If you did, say value so that I know you got value, or tell me your biggest takeaway. But if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them now. And, I can answer questions now. I'm so squirrel brained. If I in the middle of training, if I try to do that, I can't, you guys. I absolutely just like lose my brains and it goes like somewhere else, and then I don't remember what I was talking about. So feel free to ask. No question is a dumb question. Okay? If you have a question, I would rather you not be frustrated and ask a question than not. If you are a paparazzi consultant, feel free to follow me. I'm getting very close on my friends list, so don't send me a friend request, but definitely follow me. I would be happy to try to mentor you as much as I can. I do so many trainings, you guys, and I do that so that people just don't give up. A bling bag is actually a bag, Veronica, that is in our back office with Paparazzi. It's got little slots where you can put all your jewelry, and you carry it around with your jewelry in it. It's like a walking shopping window bag. Okay, so that's a bling bag. So we have girls on our team that do 2 MLMs and reached out to team that are still doing it, so I don't say anything anymore. Yeah, oh, by the way, that is one policy violation. If you are doing another MLM or direct sales company, you cannot recruit from your paparazzi team or paparazzi consultants. That is a violation of policy. Hey, Kimberly, I'm glad you got some value, honey. Oh, yes, Cassie, that's a very good point. You cannot put anything not non-paparazzi in a package with paparazzi. So you cannot send out candy or ballpoint pens or erasers or magnets or anything like that with your paparazzi to customers. That is in policy as well. If you guys ever have a question, the help function is amazing. But anything that is non-paparazzi related, you cannot put them in there together. Okay? You also cannot do mystery grab bags and say one bag has 2 pieces in it. You have to charge $5 per piece to be in compliance. Do you still show on your phone? I do. I use a Samsung 10S Plus phone for my lives with an 18-inch ring light. I'm glad you guys are getting some value from that. 20 people on a live, but you only see or know. Do you know on lives if it shows 20 people on a live, but only see or know 15 people? So if you're public, people that don't even know you will be able to find your lives. Customers have told me that they literally on Facebook search paparazzi live sale. So there a lot of times are viewers, like there's 174 people here right now, but only a couple of you have commented. So there's people there. Anything paparazzi and any other product has to be on a different page. Health and wellness, it doesn't matter what. I was a wedding minister. I couldn't post my weddings. You guys, any other business needs to be on its own page. Okay, so if you choose to do paparazzi in your personal timeline, you have to have a business page for your other business. And don't do business in a group. Setting a schedule and you don't have much jewelry, should you still go live? Well, if you're selling, you're buying, and if you're buying, you're selling. So you should not be extorting from your business. You know, Taylor Kirby did a great live the other day talking about his cash money that he puts in his pocket as his hostess rewards. And he reinvests his money. So if you are reinvesting your business money, you are not stealing from your business. You should, if you're selling, you should always have money to buy jewelry. Okay? Brand new, this was very helpful. Good. Yay. Someone shares your live in a watch party. Watch parties are a no-go. Like, I tell my people not to do it. And Facebook had changed settings to where when they go to share, it automatically did it. You need to tell people not to do watch parties, because that watch party is a private viewing on their friends list only. You're not going to see the comments from their watch party. I know someone who is with a skincare makeup company. She wants to do paparazzi. Can she do both on her personal page since they are... No, she cannot. I just answered that, Maxine. I'll say it again, you guys. Paparazzi needs to be on its own dedicated page. Okay? You cannot put business samples in Paparazzi gift baskets. No. How do I track inventory? I used an Excel spreadsheet prior to doing my online store. When I go live, in the upper left-hand corner, sometimes the number of people stays at 6. But I'm saying hi, but no one's saying hi. So let me give you a tip, and I should have included this. Cover up that viewer number. Cover up the viewer number. Pretend like you have 100 or 1,000 people there and do a show. Another thing that you have to listen to this. If you invited your girlfriends over to your house, okay, you pushed your live button. Your girlfriends knocked on your door, okay? Your friends start coming on when you push that live button, right? Same as if they came to your door at your house. Would you say, hey guys, I see you here, just wait outside. I'll let you know when more people get here and I'll let you in. And then go and fiddle and organize and all this. Or would you say, hey guys, come on in. Ask them a question. How was your day today? Like, today was a good day for us. Da, 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 da. I'm so excited. Da, 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 da. And go on and go on and go on, right? You start talking the minute you hit that live button. You are doing a show. People are going to watch the replay. Be professional and start talking to your viewers and your friends right when you push that live button. Okay? What's the best printer and scanner? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out, Sharon. Let's see. In the back office, it's only called... is the back office only called that because it is a web page and not only the app? So the back office, if you're on the app, you actually click on back office, okay? And if you're on a computer, you hit profile and you click on back office. That's your back office, honey, okay? That is where you as a consultant can see the products, Paparazzi boutique items, and all of those things. So if one would become elite with Paparazzi, you would not be able to do something like Mary Kate. That is correct. You'd have to decide one or the other. Trust me, if you're elite with Paparazzi, you're not going to be doing any other business because you're going to be making smoking money being elite. So, do you like comment sold? I've only been doing it for a week again, so I'm undecided at this point, but so far so good. How do you suggest I balance working a full-time job and keeping consistent with Papa? My viewers and count on me and are there for days. I just am exhausted. So, Daryl, I worked full-time my first year. I also almost ran Paparazzi full-time. I was exhausted. But my goal was to be full-time Paparazzi, which I did retire from my business in 8 months. I was exhausted. So don't ever someone use the excuse, well, I work a full-time job. Guess what Danielle Baker did for the first year or 8 months? Well, no, technically a year and a half because it took me another year to finish my weddings. So yeah, you're going to be tired. Like candles or pink zebra. I'm not sure what you're saying, honey. Danielle, I'm finding it hard to be consistent with shipping because it's so delayed. I just started at the end of April. Can't seem to keep inventory stocked. So, Anita, my question to you is how often do you order? Even if it's with a logo on it. You cannot put anything non-Paparazzi besides a business card in your packages with Paparazzi, guys. You can only recruit from one MLM company at a time. So you can't cross-recruit. You'll lose your business with Paparazzi. Can I share this video? Yes, you sure can if you would like to. I see consultants that give away makeup on her shared drawings. Consultants are independent business owners. It is every consultant's job as an independent business owner to familiarize themselves with the policies as well as going into the help function. If someone is giving something away during a share drawing that is non-paparazzi, the only way that they are allowed to do that is make a post outside of their live that that's what they're giving away. They cannot mention it during their live whatsoever. So during their live show, if I was giving away, say, a free hotel room, I would have to make a separate post, share tonight on our live. If you share, this is in the help function, guys. If you share on my live tonight, you'll be entered to win a free hotel stay. I cannot say anything about that on my live show, okay? And the drawing has to happen off of my live show. You can do share drawings with jewelry, but you can't give away other items. You post support other businesses. I don't post any other business on my page because at the end of the day, your hours change with work, change all the time. You just need to do the best you can to come up with some consistency. What if you use ink pens in your business? Guys, there's 8,000 variations. Go read your policies. You cannot put anything that is non-paparazzi in a package with your paparazzi when you ship it. Okay? Yes, grab bags must be $5 per piece. Judy, I would say you need to ask compliance that question about putting paparazzi swag for vendor events. I'm not compliant, so I'm not going to answer those questions. LaDonna, you can't see comments on a watch party because it's not your party. Someone else has shared a watch party to their page. It's on their page and not yours. I'm glad you guys are finding the comments are trying to go too fast. For customers to find you, should you tag? I always share my live with people, but I don't tag people, and I think it's the tackiest thing you could ever do. Early on in my career, I did that, and a lady was at a funeral, and I lost a customer because it kept dinging her phone every time someone commented. Please don't ever tag me in a live. If you're looking at joining my team or anything, feel free to send me a message, you guys. My husband accidentally shared as a watch party. I couldn't see any of the comments. Yeah. Yeah, I always ask them not to do watch parties. Did I see a dip in views when you switched? Yes. When I switched to my business page, most definitely I did. And I had to build it back up. When you are live and you can't see comments, that is called ghosting with Facebook. You just have to keep swiping, you guys. I always tell people to put an emoji as they're talking. I still struggle with talking to myself. You're not talking to yourself, Melissa Holloway. You're talking to people. So I'm talking to you, Melissa Holloway. I'm not talking to me. So you need to make sure that you know that you're talking to people on the other side that are human beings. Ask them questions. I know you said you're trying to engage them and no one participates. If you ask them open-ended questions that are not a yes or a no, they will absolutely start answering you back. Anita, you'll know if you have back office credit because you go to order and it'll go to take it off your order. How do you set up a business page and have people like your page? I have a video on setting up a business page on YouTube, and then you invite all your friends. You don't have your kit yet. Should you do your first live on your personal feed? I did my entire first year on my personal feed because I didn't have a business page with followers. You don't want to go live in an empty room. And if you set up a business page and you have nothing else, no, Judy, we don't sell anything like that, hooks or anything to fix necklaces and bracelets. Can you My first year, I went live consistently Tuesdays and Sundays for 3 to 4 hours each live. Brenda, majority of my team joined on my lives my first year. And I can tell you from day one, I'm a very professional businesswoman, very happy person, and I have a blast selling paparazzi. And I talk about the opportunity during my live shows all the time because I love this. And people just started joining my team. So, you know, a lot of it is how you're portraying. You know, people have to know, like, and trust you, one, to buy from you, but also to join your team. I am new, but how do you know how much to charge? That's in the policies. You sell $5 jewelry, $25 Z collection pieces, and $1 kids jewelry. Yeah, here's the thing, you guys. If you have team members and they're not working their businesses, go find more. You can't raise the dead, you guys. So if someone owns a clothing boutique and wants to become a paparazzi consultant, can they sell jewelry in their store as long as they charge $5? I believe, as far as I know from my upline, Jessica Cathcart, yes, as long as it's in its own area and they're not selling other jewelry in the boutique. It can't be like with the clothing. Absolutely, Mildred. You sure can, honey. Jennifer, it's completely up to you on what you want to charge for shipping. There's, you know, everyone varies in opinion on that. You know, some do flat shipping, some do weekly shipping, some do it by weight. So there's many variations. You've gone live and your live shows drop in the middle of their show. How can I rally? One thing I want you guys to realize, people that jump on your live at the beginning, don't stay on your live the whole time. You have different people popping on the whole live, okay? So numbers are going to drop. Someone has to go give their kid a bath. Someone has to cook dinner. Someone has to go talk on the phone. So your number's going to keep up and down. If you cover up that number, you're not even going to know how many people are there to begin with, okay? Guys, just a heads up, you will get overwhelmed trying to tackle 2 businesses. I agree. But, you know, you're only going to be as successful as your determination and grind for that business. So if you're one that's doing 15 businesses, you're going to have 15 businesses that have a part-time profit because you're not giving 100% of your effort to one. I was hit with COVID in May and had to shut down for 2 weeks. Now trying to catch up, answering questions from earlier. Now I order a couple times a week, but some aren't huge. Okay, so the more you order, the faster you're going to have jewelry coming in. So I hate that you had COVID, and I pray for you that you have a full recovery and don't ever have to go through something like that again. But the more you order, I order every day. I always have boxes coming, even with this delayed shipping. And just so you guys know, the kits and your customer orders on your Paparazzi website are not delayed. It's only our orders. So Sharon, I'm still trying to find the best scanner and printer to use on comments sold. So I can't answer that, honey. We met in Long Beach EMP. We talked for a bit outside together. Aww. I'm glad you're here, honey. All right, so let's see. You can go to YouTube and search Shopify videos, and you'll learn something there. Good to know when I go live that that's what I do. I do is tag. Yeah. Okay, you guys, it seems like some of these questions, I'm going to kind of scroll through these questions because some of these. What is the name of the program that sends out notifications when I go live? That is ManyChat. ManyChat. What printer and scanner? Oh, that's the same question again. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay, so I think I got through all the comments. Yeah, and you guys, I have like 80 videos on YouTube. There's so many other people that have great videos on YouTube. Go learn. Knowledge is power. The more you learn, the more you feed your brain, the more you learn about networking and marketing and algorithms and how to do what, you're going to do great things. I follow Bob Heilig a lot on leadership and recruiting. It's B-O-B and then it's H-E-I-L-I-G, Bob Heilig. He's great as well. Awesome, guys. It's MANYCHAT, Manny Chat. I couldn't figure it out, and I'm pretty much a nerd. So I had to pay this lady, Michelle, to build my bot because I couldn't figure it out. It was about $1,200 for her to do so. But there are videos out there to teach you how to do it. Just stay away from broadcasting or you'll get put in jail. So when do you file a 1099? So with taxes, you guys, and this is something I probably should have covered, Paparazzi charges you sales tax on the $5 price tag of your jewelry. You cannot sell jewelry on Etsy. I did cover that earlier. Start from the beginning with this video, you guys. They charge you sales tax on the full $5 value of your jewelry, okay? And then they pay the state for you. So the only way, as far as income tax, you need to reach out to an accountant. If you make over $600 from Paparazzi through commission checks, meaning, i.e., website sales or team commissions, you're going to get a 1099, okay? I ordered a lot with money received from the disability case. My husband won. Now I need to get these. Now I need to do these great things. Yes. Hopefully this helped you guys. I just wanted to jump on my personal timeline because I know a lot of you guys follow me here. And after getting so many questions, I just really felt led to come live and actually cover some of these things with you guys. Okay? So I hope you have a blessed night. Work your businesses and know you can do it. Don't give up when it gets hard, you know. And I'm going to ask you guys what I always ask teams when I train. I want you guys to drop in the comments if I ask you, what is an elite leader? What is an elite leader? Drop some comments. What is an elite leader with Paparazzi? Oh, she's like the crown. That is my Life at the Party diamond crown back there. That is my elite necklace for executive producer. I've since ranked to fashionista and A-lister, so I'll have 2 more. Crown Club 25 over there. I'm now Crown Club 50, and that's Crown Club 10. So those are just my awards back there. So what is an elite leader, you guys? There's no wrong answer, by the way. I love your answers. So executive producer and above is an elite leader. Just, I saw a comment there about producer. The top 0.1% of the company, that's correct. It's not the top 1%, it's the top 0.1%. You guys, great answers, okay? And I want you to see all of those answers because it does take so much to get there. But an elite leader, and I want you to type this in, an elite leader is a star consultant that never quit when it got hard. An elite leader is a star consultant that never quit when it got hard. Okay? You guys, it's not necessarily a 6-figure earner. I was the elite last year. I'll be a 6-figure earner this year, but I wasn't last year. Right? So Not all elites are six-figure earners, but an elite leader is a star consultant that never quit when it got hard. We kept going. I don't care where you are in your journey, keep going. You can do it too. If you quit when things get hard, there's got to be a point where you stop quitting on yourself. Keep going. Put your nose to the ground and keep going. You guys got this. Work hard, be consistent, do all the things that I told you. Go copy the right cats, as my Erica Cole says. She always says, copy the right cats. I could not agree more. You know, go look at people that are doing great things in this business. What are they doing? Replication is flattery, you guys. If someone's doing the right things, go do them. You guys got this. All right? I love you all to pieces. You have a blessed night. And go rock your businesses. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.